This is educational, not trading or investment advice, okay? This is entertainment, possibly, mainly educational. Future stocks, bond trading of any kind involves substantial risk. You may lose everything you have. Before trading or investments, do your own due diligence. This is not a recommendation to go out and trade with your money, okay? If you do so, you're on your own. If you're watching or listening to this video, you are agreeing to these terms. Okay, let's get to it. Welcome and thanks for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel. Day trading for an ROI payout. Just my trade journal market analysis. Rule-based price action trading. Daily affirmation. I see it and understand. Rigid discipline and rules. Flexible in outcome expectations. Independent thinker. Impeccable risk manager, precision-based trader, responsible business manager. Here we are, ES price actions, first day of November, and it's FOMC day. We've actually got multiple news catalysts occurring pre-RTH open, first half hour of RTH open, and then, of course, the FOMC. That is the biggest. But what we've got here is price action on the left with the ES daily, higher time frame. If you go back, this small far right candle is where we are right now, and the London kill zone, and prior day's candle was green. On the right, you've got King Dollar with a pretty massive green candle on the second to last from the right, and then the Friday where we are currently, again, with the dollar. So what's the issue here? The issue is, again, both charts, same color, same direction. So that's the tell sign of market manipulation. That's not a normal characteristic between these two charts. So let's go to the next chart where we're going to go over price action levels, imbalances, and draws on liquidity. Okay, left chart, higher time frame ES. So this light red daily fair value gap from prior day, the top of that is 4242.25 and consequent encroachment 4223.25. So I'm really looking at the bottom of this here, and what we've got here on the low is just about 4204 on this light red. So that's the big imbalance level above that we saw the prior day's green candle penetrate into. So if we want to bust through this red to new week open gap of 1023, prior new week open gap low 4450, 4244.50, and the high of that new week open gap 2 weeks ago is 4256.25. Okay, so what do we got below it here? We've got the prior day RTH open for October 31st is 4191.50, and the below that we've got the new week open gap way down here with this green rectangle coming in at 4148 by 4136.50 on the new week open gap low. So that takes care of the macro levels on the 24-hour chart. And again, manipulation, right? Because on the right, look at the dollar. The dollar's bounced out of this prior day, this red line here. You see how the wick went in through it, but the body respected that consequent encroachment, 106.162. And we closed above the blue line, just below the second blue line, which I've got marked out at 106.786. We're going to see at some point in November if we get escape velocity above this blue line level. But right now, here we are with Friday, and it's going up. So it's going up, and you've got a little bit of a black now showing on this ES. But really, it's still trying to be manipulated in my eyes, my perception, but I'm going to be very cautious about putting anything on because of time of day, right? Next chart on the ES, I'm going to show the 15-minute benchmark, and that'll be more clearly outlining these levels, price action levels at a lower time frame. Next chart. ES 15-minute chart. So this really shapes it. We're in the just exiting the silver bullet. And you can see we've got a decline here into this green line. We've wicked down just below it. And Basically, what I want to point out here is, again, the prior day's PM high, 42.15 up here. We have the London zone at 42.11 with this blue line, New York midnight open, 42.05.5. These are my core markers. The low is 41.99.50 on prior day, and the open prior day, 41.91.50. So it's much clearer. I want to see the structure. You can see I've got a yellow rectangle on a rejection order block from the 5-minute up here. I've marked out some volume imbalances below. We just wicked through. We didn't have a body go through it yet. And I'll pause the video here because I want to show on this down leg where we were on another chart. So this is the Renko chart, and you can see price on this little decline within the silver bullet just hit the middle Keltner on the red. So that's, again, a caution flag because of the manipulation on an FOMC day. I don't want to be super bearish. I think that they want to manipulate it higher, and if we're only at the mid after this decline, after London, 42.11, we go down here, we just wick down below on this green line on the Renko. It's really good. I use this when I want to see just where we are navigation-wise on the Renko Keltners. So let's go back to the original chart. So here we are back on the 15 minutes. I'm flat. I'm going to stay flat. And my guide here is not to touch anything. I want to see us go up because I'd be interested in fading on building a position, but only if it's between now and 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. After that, it's going to be hands off until the Fed afternoon. So it's got to be a lot of patience on today because you don't want to get caught on the wrong side. But I do think they're engineering sentiment to go up, to go down later. But these are the levels. That's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate those of you that have subscribed and who are thinking of it. It really helps the channel. Thank you so much. Aloha and take care.